Are you ready? Time to get her into a roller. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is time. Gonna get these Muse axles put on here. Get some links put on them. Get them all set up and ready to get the servos put on. I'm gonna try and make this quick. Hopefully I can get this done before I get rained on. It might go a little bit longer than normal. I did pre-install the ends. They screwed them onto the links anyways for the axles, so that that's already out of the way. And it looks like I'm probably only going to be using like one of these mounts just on the front one, because the rear servo has its own mounting plate anyways. So let's get on with this and see what we can do here. Get some of the goodies out of the box. Scoot you over to the side for just a second while we get everybody out. These are nice little pedestals too. As I noticed while I was putting the links on, I had a blem. This one here, yeah, you can see, does not, and it's got a little angle to it. Doesn't look like any of these guys. All the rest of them are like this. Oops, there we are. There we are. They're all nice and straight. Got a little hex end on them. Just got to pop the balls in there and put our little rubber O-rings and party on, Garth. So let's get this rolled out. Oh, so I'm going to try and peek through a little bit. That's sometimes not such a good sign. That means it's getting ready to rain on me again. There's a thin spot in the clouds. And these axles do come with their own little Allen wrench, which is cool. But we're using this guy today. And so far, all of the screws have been this size. They've all been the 050 screws, whether they came out of the Axial SCX24 or the screws that came with the chassis, came with the kits. Now, it's a good thing that I didn't do the upper links on the last video, because that would have taken me like forever and hours, because as I was putting them on after I got done with that video, I dropped one of the nuts. And as you can see how tiny the little suckers are? Look at that. I dropped one of those on the ground, and how I found it, I couldn't tell you. But somehow I managed to find that stupid thing down here on this ground between all the pine needles and leaves and water. So let's get to putting these guys together. Now, I'm just putting these together right now just for this. These are not the metal axles. These are plastic. These are the plastic axles. These are the ones that were getting kind of hard to get a hold of. And I wanted the plastic axles because they do slide a little bit better on the rocks. But as I was looking at them, I noticed that the gear cover is still metal, which is pretty cool. So you just have just the plastic axle housing with your metal gear cover, and then your C-hubs, which this one is the front one. It is nicely weighted. And you got your brass hubs there too. What size are those guys? Oh, they're not quite that size, but that will work. Oh, yeah, see, and there's a There's a rubber O-ring in there too. But you can probably see, get up here close enough, that brass is got a slotted little sleeve on the back. Let's back that up just a little bit more so that you can see. You can see the pin is, whoops, there we are. It is right there. It's sunken into the hub. It just kind of just disappears right into the hub there. Super cool. So you got plenty of weight on the front. Yeah, and then when you tighten that down, it disappears right up in there. You can't hardly even see that little guy. So I'm just putting the links together right now, and we're going to oh, those do snap in there. Oh wow, I was wondering if these actually snapped in or not. So this could be fun. We'll try using the hole punch side so that we can send the screw down through there to get it on the link without cutting the link accidentally. There we go. Yeah, look at that. And that is snug. That is nicely snug. Good job, Muse. I like it. It looks like they're using little O-rings anyways, so that you can kind of keep the flop down. So we'll put one of those underneath. If it'll let go of its screws. If that'll go on there, shit. This might be a useful tool for getting these guys on too. Maybe not. Maybe not such a good idea. Can I try and use another link? Push it down on there. I don't want to go. Oh man. Okay, so maybe just squeezing it into place. So I'll go back through this after the fact and put a tiny bit of blue thread lock on there because we are going metal to metal here, and this is something that you don't want to come undone. And keep all of that into place. Come on. Oh, that seems to be bigger. I was testing it on the screws. Is that is bigger? Well, how about that? So we go back into our drivers, and we'll get out the standard size of 1.5. Well, this is the metric. That's the standard. This is a metric. 1.5 mil on the ball. Nope, don't do that. We don't want to strip the threads. We are going into brass after all. Let's give that a nice little twisty-roo. Well, where's my blade? See if we can't get that to tuck up. Or get it unstuck from being smashed. So it'll slip up into place. So there it goes. let's see if it'll tighten down a little bit more. Nope, that's as far as she goes. All right. Well, that'll probably help a little bit. And then the other guy. Oh, there we go. Just dropped it. See the screw where the brass ball go? Oh, crap. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Again, I don't know how I seen that. I'm blind as a bat. Can't see out one eye, blind in the other. Got to have my up close glasses on for this, and then my far away glasses for other stuff. So, how that even happened, I don't even know. So, what we're going to do here is we'll pop this through from this side. Now, let's see if we can get this little guy to pop through. Without driving it home to China. That is, yeah, that tool's not going to work very well. I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Now, don't ask me where I got these because I have no idea. My dad gave these to me years and years and years ago. And they work pretty dang good. I've got a bunch of little goodies in there, but just folds away. We'll set those over there. And welcome old Gold Rush into the video. We're going to be doing a new body on Gold Rush here, or Fool's Gold Rush. Fool's Gold here pretty soon. Anyways, and I think I might have accidentally found kind of my theme paint job. What is that one? Oh, that might be. Oh. Okay, so this ought to be fun. Maybe not. Might not be so bad. Then again, it might be. You're seeing these for the first time as I am. I just found this one in the bag, in its pile of screws. So what I'm seeing is this one here's already got screws on it. It's got the threads on it. So, and it's got a socket head on the other side. So I'm thinking that that's supposed to go down there, so you can just. And then the other one is for your servo. Come on. You already had one in there. Let's put this one in there. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, it doesn't like going onto those very well. Okay. So we'll just have to do the same thing with that one. I think that one's probably the same. Yep. This is still the 1.5 mil on this one also. Kind of feels like there's some thread lock already on the screws, but maybe not. That one did get mashed down just a little bit. If I can get it to slip over without cutting it. Give her a little snuggly. Wow, look at that. Look how sharp that is. That's just crazy. Now, when I've read, not for sure, because I've only read it in maybe one or two spots, that the gearing in these is a little bit over what the stock gearing is in the SCX24. So if that's true, let's see. So we're wanting that to kind of turn up like that. Or you want it to turn out like that. Probably turn up. Oh no, we'll see. We can adjust that on the fly. Well, that went on nice. These are some nice snug little ball joints too, so this is really good. And that one can actually be turned like that there. So it follows an angle like that maybe? Or maybe the whole thing's supposed to be turned up. And probably not, because your servo arm is going to be down. Oh, see there? I'm seeing things. That's probably why this guy is like this. Got that little angle up that's supposed to be on this end without the hex heads, because see, they're hitting. They're going to be rubbing on each other. They might create a bind. We'll find out. As time goes on, we will be finding out. We'll just change it. But I don't think... Nope, the other bag didn't come with that. Nope, none of those. Nope. So I think that is a blim. I think I am right. That is a blim. That's my heavy one. Yeah, that's my light one. So we kind of want the fat side out so that it's not... Yeah. That's where the screw face will go into the servo, so it's not... Okay. Now, for some more teeny tiny fun stuff. Shock mounts. Lowers. What's our shot? Where's our screw length? Screw length. I always do this just to make sure that I'm grabbing the right screw length. The upper ones aren't going to have a mount because I don't have the plate on there yet. Excuse me. Come on. There we go. This plastic's kind of soft, so you got to be careful because you're not going to feel that. I didn't feel the tension on that when I put that in there. When I got to the bottom there, so be careful. Be very careful when you're putting these on. Just look with your eyeballs. Almost can't go by feel on these. Oh, they're so tiny. Good. They go right into that plastic real nice. I didn't feel the bite down resistance. I see it coming out the other side a little bit, but I'm not feeling, know what I mean? Don't feel that bite on there to hold her in place. So, can't really put that on there just yet because we don't have, well, we can because these guys need to go on there anyways. So, here's my front steering servo that I got when I was on my little road trip up there into Springfield. We went over to Eugene Toy and Hobby. Cool little place. This is the one that I was telling you about that had been there since forever. But in the store that they're in right now, they've been there since '69. And I was telling him about what I was building, and he's like, this is what you need. This is the one you're going to want to use. Like, all right, cool. Let's do it. So we're gonna throw this little puppy in there. Oh, let's take these tags off of here so that you can read this. Throw that in the corner. That way you can see that. And then you can pause and read the stats on it. So let's get this little guy out of here. Oh, dang it, I didn't. I was trying to cover up the price tag on that so you couldn't be a good boy and not do that. But I screwed it up. You've still seen it. And this has actually got, it's a double tab. It's interesting. So that's going to sit on here right nice. Oh, yeah. So, am I going to get to put... Let's put them turned in first. Where's there some little shorties here? There's a little shorty. The hole in this servo mount is offset. So you can either be running it this way if you got a little bit wider one, or see if it's flat on this side, or if it's a little bit smaller of a servo, you can flip it around and it'll still reach in there. I'm going to run this one kind of angled in a little bit. Do that one at first just to see. And like I said, there's no, don't mess with the time lapse or anything like that because I'm still kind of a little bit gun shy with that. And so you're getting all of this real time as I'm doing it. Already on. Now, while I'm doing this, if you've gotten this far, please, please, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already subscribe to the channel. Gonna really help with getting this little puppy going. We got to see where we can take this. I got some pretty cool ideas about maybe, and that's only if it really takes off, of doing some merch. And that, that's probably going to be a little while down the road. We got to make sure we're actually able to do this. And my ability to do this and keep it going is going to be all with the help of you guys. Need your support on the channel, so like and subscribe, do some commenting, tell me what you think. Either way, like it or don't like it, it's okay. Now, the only thing I don't like about this one is the wire comes out the side. Now, with the factory servo that comes in the SCX24, it goes to the back. I might be able to, well, yeah, it's the same size, so I'll be able to use both these plates. I'll take this one off of here, because this one here's, that way it'll all match. It'll all be nice and matching. It's just not going to have, the front one's just not going to have a nice pretty, unless I take this one off of here and put, I might do that, put this one on the front and put me in one of those little silly white ones out of here, or dig up a black one out of my toolbox for the back. Ooh, jeez. They're a little wobbly there. The table I got you on is just a touch bit warped. So it kind of doesn't like to be moved around that much. So let me see here. I got some washers in here. We don't have to do that just yet. So we got this set up. And of course, that's the only time that I actually grab an O-ring right off the bat. So I can set it back there. Or I can set it up here. Let's set it up here. And get everybody fished through. There we go. Right there. And like I said before, I don't use power tools on anything. I don't like using power tools and stuff. That one is a little bit long. I might change that later. Hopefully that's not the screw that I need for the links, for the upper links. And it's got a countersink on it, so it sinks in there nicely. Okay, that's weird. Why? They go in there and get screwed in. So it's just using the head on the outside, because that's a big hole. Yeah. See how big of a hole that is right there? Well, it's using the head of the screw to hold the upper link in. That runs all the way through. That's odd. So, does that mean that I can use a bit smaller of a screw to get it going? Maybe? Nope, that one doesn't reach through. That one don't reach through. It's going to have to be this guy. Come on. Well. Now I'm just discovering this as I'm going along, because I haven't looked that deeply into these axles and links and anything until right now. So, we're learning all of this as we're going. That's a little crazy. Yeah, that screw head runs all the way through there and then just sits. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So, because those screws are pretty long on the other end, makes them pretty long on the other end. Where you shouldn't have. It should have just been a slot on this side and then just countersunk the hole a little bit so that it was holding on by the screw body itself and not the head of the screw. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so there's that. And the servo will sit there. Oh, wow, look at that. Right smack on it. Yeah, let's try to bend this all the way up to there. That doesn't work that way. Okay, that's cool. Back will probably be a little bit easier because it's still out in the open. But, yeah, that's just odd. That's trippy. That makes no sense whatsoever. Man, there's a lot of screws left. Because she got for shock screws and dressing up other little goodies and stuff, I guess, too, to make everything all nice and uniform. But anyways, let's crack open the other bag. Well, it makes it to where you got tons and tons of O-rings. Like I was asking in the other videos, like, where are you supposed to get this stuff? I don't know. Of course, I am a 24 scale rookie and learning as we go along. Because we are, what? Are we already 20 minutes into this thing? Oh no, we're 30 minutes in. This is going to be long. So, dang it. I didn't really want this to go this long. Sorry, guys. I apologize. So maybe, now that we've done the front, maybe we'll, I'll just go ahead and just put the back together anyways off camera, get that all set and ready to go so that we can fiddle around with drive lines later to see if my drive lines are going to be long enough and see if I'm going to have to order some other ones. I got paint coming for the body. We're doing this paint job here, like on Fool's Gold. Maybe not the trim around the windows. I'll try and do that. And the scallop thing, absolutely. Painting the inside of the body gold, and then the outside of the body black, so that when it gets scratched up, it shows the war wounds. So, since we've done all of that, and yeah, we're already into this for quite a little bit. So, you see what I'm doing here? It's coming together really cool. This is awesome. Even sitting down like that, that's, oh yeah, oh heck yeah. We're gonna be sitting just right about there, and I think the next one is going to be doing the I think the next one is going to be doing the wheels, maybe. I went through and I put the wheels together with their screw kit so that we could see what it looks like. And I'm thinking that I'm going to need, yeah, they're definitely going to need to be, they're definitely going to need to be painted. I got to paint the space black. I'm not going to worry about the back ring. I'll leave it raw like that. But I'm going to paint the front ones black. And these are directional, so I've already made them up to going both ways. But looky there. Look at that. How cool is that going to be? Huh? How cool is that going to be? All right, guys. That's going to do it for this one. We've already ran a little bit long. Didn't want to go this long. I was thinking that I was actually going to be able to throw this together a lot faster than I did. So appreciate you being here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, let me know. Tell me how you're liking this. I think after I get this whole build done, I'm going to put all the videos together into a playlist so that you could actually go back through and watch the one right after the other. And you can just see how it's all going together. This is awesome. It's been fun. But I think it may be the only 24 that I ever do. This stuff is so tiny and my old hands just don't want to do it. You see me shaking there for a little bit on some of that stuff anyways. But I'm rambling. Everybody, be good. Get out there, have some fun. The rain stayed away long enough. I'm seeing dark clouds right now, so time to pack it up and get inside before I get soaked. My background is holding up pretty good. And after we get done with this build, it'll probably go away anyways because I have no, like I said, I have no place to put it. So anyways, be good. Get out there, have some fun, go crawling, go boating where the water's not frozen, or even if you got snow, throw the boat out in the snow. I've seen people do that too. Fly your planes, fly your drones, go race your cars, go to an indoor racetrack, go to an indoor event. Those things, you'll like it. If you've never been before, just go to watch. If anything else, just go watch. It's fun. On-road and off-road. And there's drift tracks around too. Drift is starting to get super huge, so go do that too. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Let's get this puppy rolling. Let's get this thing to doing something. See where we can take this. Because I'd love to be able to get some really cool reviews in there for you guys. So appreciate you guys. And I will see you on the next one.